Greg Jude struggles just pulling on his shoes. A serious ankle injury makes it difficult for him to carry out simple chores like trimming the hedge.
If I walk around and do a couple of things around the house, it swells up and it's stiff, it throbs.
5 years ago, Greg was working up to 50 hours a week as a casual at this zinc refinery near Townsville. Until one day he slipped and fell on a loose grate, rupturing his left ankle ligaments.
All I heard was this mighty snap and I went down and hit the ground with both knees, then onto me back in pain. It's never been the same since.
Greg says he's in constant pain and only gentle exercise in the pool gives him any relief. He's tried going back to work, but it was too much.
And there's just no way I could do it. I'd end up injuring somebody or damaging something severely.
Greg's total and permanent disability insurance through his superannuation fund is with CommonSure. But CommonSure declined his claim, saying as a casual, he's subject to what's known as the Activities of Daily Living, or ADL test.
This is a form of limited cover that only pays out in quite extreme circumstances. It requires that a member be permanently unable to perform basic activities of daily living, like feeding themselves, washing themselves or clothing themselves. Standard TPD definition only requires that a member be permanently unable to perform suitable work again.
What do you think about that criteria being so severe?
It's too severe. It's way too high.
Greg has been battling CommonSure for 4 years. It's left him and his wife Nikki unable to pay the mortgage, and the emotional toll has been severe.
So I've been put in an institution because I lost it. But I fought back.
This is their time of greatest need. Unfortunately, what has happened to Mr Jude and many like him is that they have instead been met with a dispute, and now he has to go ahead and litigate that dispute, which exacerbates his stress.
The company that owns CommonSure, AIA Australia, declined to be interviewed. But after 7:30 contacted AIA, the company reassessed Greg Jude's claim and following urgent negotiations is now arranging to pay him.
We know that the activities of daily living definition is inherently unfair. It's a shonky product. It provides a substandard policy benefit for a full premium.
How do you deduct a premium for life?
Following a string of scandals, the Hague Royal Commission shone the spotlight on how life insurers, including MLC, were assessing claims.
Some of which it said could be characterised as misconduct.
The corporate regulator ASIC has found just 12% of standard claims were declined by insurers, but when the ADL test was used, the decline rate skyrocketed to 60%.
When the insurers essentially say to them, well, you can still dress yourself, you can still feed yourself, so you're not really that disabled, are you? And we think that's a really tough outcome. Is it worth the money they're paying for through their super fund, or is it really just junk insurance?
No, we absolutely refute that. This TPD in super provides great value for money. It pays out more than 90 cents in the dollar.
The peak body for life insurers is pushing back. It says the latest figures for the first half of 2019 showed the rate of decline claims using the ADL test at just under 40%.
Look, the Life Insurance Code of Practice has made a huge difference, and the Royal Commission acknowledged that. The industry is getting better, and the data shows that more and more people are getting their claims paid. And there has to be an objective test to assess whether people are going to be able to work again.
I've lost insurance. Like, I get nothing back for what's happened to me.
Early one February morning 3 years ago, Kim Joyce was riding his motorbike to his casual warehouse job in Melbourne when a car pulled out in front of him.
All I knew in the end, I was flying in the air, and I woke up in an ambulance, broken shoulders and punctured lung and 3 broken ribs. After the major operation I had on my shoulders, on my left one I had a hook plate stuck in there, got a bit of a scar there.
Kim does light weights to improve strength in his shoulders, but doctors say he'll never return to his old job. Despite that, his insurer MLC has declined his claim because he doesn't meet the ADL test.
It's just hard for me to carry on living knowing that I don't know what's going to happen.
MLC's decline rates were among the top 2 worst of the insurers.
We're not shying away from using the full extent of our powers where we think the consumer harm has occurred. So we are watching very, very carefully.
MLC Life Insurance declined to be interviewed. In a statement, MLC said it stands by its decision to decline Kim Joyce's claim.
I wouldn't go back to them anymore. Advise everyone else out there, just be careful with that insurance policy because you never know, you end up like me in a bad situation.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.